Hey, so let's look at some sentiment reports. Let's just see what's going on in the markets based off the sentiment. All right, so we're gonna look at oil. So look at oil, and on oil we see that clearly we got 70% that are bullish, and only 30% that are actually short. All right, we're on a 10-minute chart. I don't know why it's supposed. Let's see. All right, so based off the 10-minute chart, we can see that we're clear in the downtrend. So bulls are being basically stretched to the max. But let's go on an actually daily chart and let's see what's going on. Well, let's do the 4 minute. All right. Now, based off of since September 14th, we have been in a downtrend. 558 points to the downside. Now, let's look at the daily chart because your sentiment is based on daily and weekly. All right. Let me take some of this other stuff off. In fact, let me look back at this because this is an old notes I had on the chart. So we had on October 12th, we had 57,000 longs and we had 27,000 shorts. And where was October? So, all right, this was October 11th, all right, 12th. All right, now look what happened. Look at this drawdown. So we had 2 consecutive days that were red, and then finally we rallied back up. But this was a great trade, 215 points to the downside based off of sentiment reports. We continue to see some of these show up over and over, and for whatever reason, a lot of people still don't take advantage of it. I don't know why, and really getting out of the business of caring. It is what it is. All right, let's go. Let me see if I can see something on the weekly. Let's go to the weekly. And it should stay the same. All right, so based on the weekly change, so we got U.S. oil, and based off of that, we had 35% that were long. So a 35% reduction in longs and an 18% change in shorts. So this is showing that the market is shifting down to those short sellers. However, eventually the 70% bullish is going to come and materialize, and we should see some performance, some type of move to the upside. Could this be an inverted head and shoulders? Possibly. We'll never know unless it actually plays out. But you can consider this as the left shoulder, right shoulder, and the head. But we need a little bit more data to come in before that. And in particular, we really want to see this level violated and maybe retest it before we even thinking about going up. And then you got a nice little trend line that's coming through, basically right here as well too. So if anything bullish, we want to see ourselves close above this this trend line to the upside. But it's been having a lot of resistance in here, and of course you can move this around. Now, here's a case that somebody can argue that hey, maybe this is the real true trend line. We closed above, we retested, we moved up, we failed, we broke back below, try to get back above again. We failed, we broke back below, we got back above. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 days closed above this level. So would it hold? We don't know yet. We'll see. It could come back and retest this trend line and then go higher. But it is trying to fight to get back. So we'll see what oil look like with that. All right, let's go look on some other charts to see what we have shaping up. All right, we got 63%. They're long on Euro USD. And once again, we're on a daily chart. Um, So we got nice little three um, candles. Of course, on the when was this? This was the 13th. Was that Tuesday? No, yeah, 13th. Yeah, Tuesday. Had a nice little red day. Uh, nice little thick drop price. It's about a 200 pip drop um, on Tuesday. And we got Wednesday and Thursday, so we fight to get back up. Overall, for the weekly, That 63% still long, 37. So if we look at the weekly, this is the daily. So look at the weekly chart. We can see what's going on over there, and it's playing out like the sentiment is showing. For the week we're bearish. All right, why? 63% long. Let's keep it simple. All right, let's look at. All right, here's a bit discrepancy. We got British pound, Japanese yen. All right, we're still on the weekly. And what was it again? Japanese yen. So 66% were long. I'm sorry, 66% was short. All right. So based off of last week, well, from September 5th, we had a nice little bullish move to the upside. We had a 525 pip, 446 pip move. And now we having some form of rejection now. And so far, this has dropped over 332 pips. All right, so earlier this week, this was bullish. Let's go down to a lower time frame so we can see. And now, let's see. Let's pull up on the chart and see the date. So the 12th. All right. September 12th, right here. All right. So the beginning of the week, the Bulls, the Bears were heavy, and the Bulls weren't. So the Bulls won because it was more short orders in the market. But now, finally, the Bears are coming back in strong, and that's going to happen with sentiment. So that's what I was telling you guys. When you see you got 70% or 30%, the 70% eventually is going to be right, but oftentimes they're not right. They're early. So they're early. What you can do is you can earmark, you know, and say, hey, 70% believe this is going to go short. But right now it's going bullish. What you can do is you can then look and say, all right, I know eventually it is going to go short or vice versa long. So you'll be able to play that game. So it's just giving yourself a mental note that, hey, if it's a large percent that think it's going to go in a certain direction, eventually it will, but not right now. You got to look at the same thing with crypto. Vast majority of crypto holders, um, over 90%, are long in the market, which means they believe that the market is going to go up, but it's going to have its drawdowns. It's going to have its pullbacks. It's because it has to clear the tables, have to reset. It's a lot of things that's happening on the back end for crypto to get the legs that it need. A lot of institutions coming in and want to fill up their bags. It's a lot of supply and demand mechanisms that's happening on the back end. We do know that 90% will eventually be right if they hold on long enough and if they stick around long enough, which most probably won't, but that's the name of the game. So remember, the masses are typically early in their analysis. They're not patient enough. And then what happens is once the board is cleared, then they're like, they start kicking themselves like, man, I was right the whole time. I wish I would have stuck around. And sometimes with trading, it's a little bit more difficult because your stop loss could get hit, it could get drawdown. So you got to play the game a little different. But 195 pips is a pretty good move. And then, of course, we had this nice little drop coming back down to the downside for over 328 pips on that particular move. All right, let's do maybe one or two more. Um, let's do U.S. dollar, Japanese yen. What was it? It was 73% was short for the week. And what was it? All right, so 73% was short, and this is October. 11th was on Sunday, so the 12th, right here for the week. All right, we uh, we had the shorts. All right, they did. They were good. All right, that's a 200 pip drop, but then all of a sudden they got trapped in that next day, and the market went and wiped them out for 347 pip moves to the upside. So those bears, 73% got wiped out, and we got this bullishness that came into the market. And of course, we get a little drop back to retest this area for our demand zone. We had price come back to this demand zone because this is where price broke out at. Retested here. We got a little bit of pushback up, but we also are retesting this area right here. You can see we got some rejections, and we can put a resistance line right there. And you can see that. So this is what we're dealing with right now. But you can see based off of that. All right, now let's go look at a crypto right quick and look at their order flows. Well, let's go look at Bitcoin and we'll go to BTC USD. Okay, now, so look at this. We got over here to your right, we got 90, 86% long, 96%, 85%, 61, 90, 92, 90. That's a lot of longs. Okay, we already know with the sentiment strategy what we're looking for, right? We're on a 4 hour period. Okay, let's go look. Look, guys, where we red? Okay, since the 13th, we've been in downtrend. All right, we're creating what some people call this a H pattern. It's really just a bull flag. People got different names for it, but this could be a bull flag that's coming to the downside, or we could get a little fake out like this and come on back up to the upside, the trap. But we got a lot of people who are bullish, and they just got taken. Got taken under and wiped out based off of that. Now we can also go down to the 1 hour chart, and we can see well here. All right, now watch this. Look at all these shorts. It's a majority, but what do you notice? You see a bullish candle that's forming. So we need to go to the 1 hour, and we can see, as you can see on this 1 hour, these nice two candles are showing some bullish rejection. I mean, it's a bullish momentum that's coming in the market because of what? It's wiping out who? All these shorts right here. You got 81% that is short. Well, guess what? You get to take advantage of. If this is your first time seeing a video like this with sentiment trading, what we're looking for is we're taking a contrarian stance in the market, and we're trying to go against the majority. Why? It's because the majority supplies the minority, but the minority has the ability to be able to move the market in any direction. So if there are more sellers in the market, then that means you provide liquidity for me for my big, large orders. If I'm an institution that I want to buy. Since you're selling to me, I want to buy at that level. But I'm so big, my buy orders is going to supersede your sell orders. So therefore, it's going to cause the markets to go up. Vice versa, if a lot of you guys are buying, and I know that we got a lot of people to the table, but once again, you're not big enough to withhold my sell orders. What I'm selling you, my sell orders are going to be much more massive than all the people that's willing to buy, even though the majority of you are in the market to buy. We play this game over and over and over again. And these is one of these things is where it's no secret, it's no big, huge strategy that it takes a whole bunch of years to master. It is what it is. You just got to get out of your own way. You just got to make it happen. All right. So that's it. End the video on that. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. It is what it is. May the horse be with you. E White, I'm out. Peace.